How's it going, everyone? Oh, been a rough past couple days. It's uh, it's getting hard to become used to 12-hour shifts. Start a new job, warehouse job, but it's going good. How's everybody doing tonight? How's it going, Monkey? Good to see you. Ronan, hi. How are y'all doing? Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you, Sarah. Uh, Not too bad. Started a new job. I'm doing basically essential oils and making those little diffusers with the sticks in them and stuff like that. It's kind of fun, but grueling hours. 12 and a half hour shifts. So I walk to work 4 miles and then I work the 12 and a half hour shift and then I walk 4 miles home. So it's been pretty fun lately. I know, right, Monkey? Like, I've gone live, I think 3 times, but yeah, just trying to push myself out of that antisocial bubble I've been in my whole life. So thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Uh, yeah, it's been a little bit of rough, but it's not too bad. Just push myself through it. I think the worst is just the blisters I've been getting. I don't know if y'all can see my thumb right there, but there's a big old blister right there. It's it's pretty gnarly work, but it's fun. Diffuser place. I believe it's called Rimports. Right by me, a few miles, but it's they make all kinds of different things, candles. They make essential oils, the diffusers, that kind of stuff for like rooms and whatnot. South American Fork, American Fork, huh? You've been up here, huh, Ronan? So you know exactly like kind of area where I'm talking about, huh? Yeah, it hurts a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's all good. Bev, lovely to see you. Hanging in there. Just sore from all the walking I've been doing. 14-hour shifts and everything. Or 12 and a half hour shifts and everything. It's kicking my butt, but I'm hanging in there. Thank you all. OG, lovely to see you, my guy. How are you? Sorry if that sounds weird. I always say lovely for some reason. Do. Was that Jazz I saw? So sorry. Hey, Jazz. Hope you're having a good night. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I'm tired as crap. I've been burning off 3 hours for the last couple days, so yeah, just doing what I can. Just hanging in there, surviving, making sure I stay going on everything I'm doing, keeping keeping maintaining everything. Being on fire. Hello, fellow traveler. For I am a wizard summoned to watch this live stream. Well, welcome to the Beans live stream. Juicebox, hello. Detail Grandma, why am I awake? It's 11:36 here, Grandma. I just couldn't sleep. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I figured I'd go live, see how everybody's doing. Julie, welcome in, welcome in. Call everyone lover lad. Yeah, it's just kind of something you say, right? Oh, thank you, Jazz. I appreciate it. Right? Right, OG? She's right there with it. Death's the deer. No idea what that is, Rip. Layla B, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's not going to be super eventful here in this live. I just figured I'd jump on, talk to everybody, see how everybody's doing. Yeah, Grandma, no work. No work tomorrow, thank goodness. My leg's killing me. Up past your bedtime, huh, OG? Do 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 do. Oh boy, Rip. That's not good. Really to go fishing? I am so jealous. I need to renew my fishing license. Just expired this past month, so I got to get my fishing license so I can go catch some more catfish. I love deep fried catfish. From Undertale. Still have no idea what you're talking about, Rip. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Bev. I appreciate that. Well, good on you, Joseph. Do what you gotta do. Uh, Deshita. I hope I said that right. I'm not too bad. Thank you for coming in, checking it out. Why are you not joining my Discord, TJ? Calling me out, Grandma. Damn. Uh, I just don't think I've done it yet. I'm not trying to be lazy, just feel lazy. I need to jump on that and get it done. Catfish, what you fishing for, huh? I love me some catfish, some deep fried catfish. Uh, Legend, nah, these are just the on brand from Walmart headphones. They're cheapos, but they're fun. You know, just something that works for now till I can get me a better pair. Yeah, Ronan, you better watch it. All the ladies in Grandma's live are gonna get you. Monkey, catfish. Well, it depends on the brand, or not brand, on the species. If you're fishing for something like mudcats, they're gonna taste exactly like it sounds. They eat off the bottom. They're gonna taste like mud. They don't taste too good. If you're fishing for channel catfish, they're delicious. I would compare it to. Hmm, I'm not quite sure what I would compare it to. They have a unique flavor. You'd have to try it. Let me catch back up on some of these chats here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who Norman Reedus is. Rico. I'm gonna have to check him out, see what he looks like. Awesome. Glad I got it, Deshita. Sorry. Yeah, Ronan. I gotta get on that. I've been too lazy the past couple days. Just been deadbeat tired. So the moment I get home, I'm just out on the floor, man. I think everybody has some high respects for Grandma. Thank you, Legends. I kind of like retro look a little bit. Hello, transcendent light. Welcome, welcome. Thank God for the skull of Pagirium, Journium. Think I trying to say that right. Thank you, thank you. I've definitely tried hard to keep the mustache curling. I use some beeswax, and it's mixed with some pine resin, some coconut oil, other stuff like that. Definitely takes some work, but I enjoy the look. Thank you, thank you. Hello again, transcendent light. Grandma's gonna chew me out if I reach strike three. I'm sure. I'm sure. Grandma definitely keeps everybody in check, and that's a good thing. I don't know. Feel free, Grandma. Feel free, Ronan. Warhammer 40K. I'm gonna have to check that out. Not familiar. Thank you, Deshita. I try my hardest. It's not always easy, but sometimes I take a pencil I stick it around right here and I kind of curl it up and around the pencil just to get a good kind of curl in it. It's nice. No, Grandma, you're not. It's good to have somebody who holds you to it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. All right, OG. I hope you have a wonderful night. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Roblox game. I have never played Roblox. Never played Roblox. Never played Minecraft. Never played Call of Duty. Just never got into all of it, you know. Ronan. Let me guess. Ozia Soda, huh? How's everybody's night doing, though? Night going, I should say. If you need to, don't feel bad, Deshita. It's not sure what time it is for you, but sleep's good for everybody. I know Roblox is pretty popular. I've just never got into it. Never got into Minecraft, never got into Roblox. There's a lot that I've never gotten into. I'm kind of more of an outdoorsy person myself. I like fishing. I like camping. I go longboarding a lot, so I like staying pretty active. I also go on runs and stuff like that. So, you know, I just don't live too much online. I'll go live and stuff like that, and I watch my favorite lives and stuff like that. But aside from that, not really much. Thank you, Deshita. Have a good night. Paleto. I hope I said that right. How are you? Hope you're doing all right. I'm freaking done. What's wrong, Grandma? 6:45 a.m. for you, huh, Bev? Accidentally left. Sorry, you're all gold. All gold. Yeah, Ronan, I got my phone. That's weird you say that. I got my phone right at 10% right now, but I got a little battery pack I'm using. It's keeping it going. Can't spell tonight. I see. Sky Bear, welcome. ¿Cómo estás? Pelado. Got you. I'm so sorry. So sorry if I mispronounced that. Transcendent Light, you gotta hang around a bit. Not trying to be mean or rude or anything. Just to become one of my mods, I'd like to know you first. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that's not too offensive for you. Just I like to know people, you know. Not much, Bear. Just chilling out, talking. Couldn't go to bed, so I figured I'd go live and see how everybody's doing. Turns out I'm not making candles, Skybear. I'm actually packaging up essential oils, making those little jar diffusers that have the sticks that stick out of them and stuff like that. Welcome, sis.
Who are you talking to?
This is live on YouTube.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that to me right now.
I'm sure you don't want to step in front of it and say hi to all my friends.
No, Charlie, all I was going to say is Charlie keeps saying mama.
So sorry, guys.
Mama,
Give me one
mama.
sec.
She keeps saying mama, mama, over and over.
She's starting to learn how to talk, huh?
Yeah.
That's lovely. Let me get back to it, guys. I'm glad I didn't botch it too bad. Thank you. Right now, it is currently 11:47 p.m. I am in Utah. Yeah, Bear, it's not too bad. It's just rough getting there, working the 12-hour shift, and then getting back. That's all it's been. My legs have been jello, and my feet got blisters, and my fingers got blisters, but we hanging in there. It's all right. I'm not sure. Transcendent light. I've noticed a lot of kind of brain rotty words going around the past like 5-10 years. It's kind of weird. Yeah, Bear, you're in the future. How's it in an hour? Can you predict anything for me? Currently in Indiana, not bad. Uh, yeah, I love it here in Utah. There's a lot of different places I go to that you can't find nowhere else. Tongue cigar, cigar. I think that's how you say it. Cigar, sagar, sahur. Strange. Anywho, yeah, hoping to get my fishing license soon. That's gonna be fun. But got a river right by me, not too far, probably about like zero point 0.2 miles. But gonna catch some catfish, some trout, something like that. It's gonna be nice. Just gotta make sure to get my license first. Uh, I've lived in Utah my whole life. Basically, my family moved to Arizona for a bit when I was younger, and then we moved back here to Utah and been here the rest of that time. Yeah, you'd think so, huh, Skybear? I can't break dance worth nothing. Um, Best you're gonna get out of me is like an emote or something like that. I can't rap worth crap either, but I've always wanted to make a song. I feel like that'd be fun. Brain Rot Zombie episode 8 is fire. Never heard of it. I'm gonna have to check that out. See what it's about. I mean, I don't guarantee I'll like it, but I will at least give it a shot for you. Alive fishing. I know, right? I was thinking about that, and if I'm able to get just like a little tripod or something like that, I think it would be pretty fun to go down to the river and show y'all what kind of fish I catch, show y'all the river and the gorgeous scenery. It'd be nice. I'm sure you would, Sky Bear. But yeah, I'm trying to push myself out of my antisocial bubble and just keep doing lives, getting in front of people, kind of get out into the world. So, I mean, can't guarantee that I'll do any sort of dancing or anything super entertaining, but I'm trying. That's what counts, right? Listen to it. So, is it like a podcast or like something like that? A terrible one could still be entertaining, right? Um, I'm sure it would entertain a lot of people, but probably not, what I want to put out there. I ain't trying to make myself look like too big of an idiot. He would sing people's comments. I had a field day with that. He would crack up so hard that he couldn't sing sometimes because of our random comments. That sounds intriguing, not gonna lie. Singing people's comments. I feel like I could do I like to do voices, all different kinds of voices, like accents and stuff like that.
You Gladys. Do it. Do it.
You're gonna make me do it?
You fucking right I am.
My sister wants me to do my old lady Gladys voice. She's a lady who's been smoking for 37 years. she has a stoma and other stuff like that. So really, should I do it? By the way, I'm not sure if all y'all have heard it, but there's a song by Little Man Jay called "Sippin' Country." I've been really addicted to that song lately. All right, fine, I'll do it. Her name is Gladys. She has a stoma in her throat. She's been smoking for 37 years. How y'all doing, folks? Everybody having a good night tonight, I guess so. You hanging in there? I can't believe I did that. Way to go, everybody. Push me out of my friggin' bubble. That was fun. I can do Russian voices of Russian voice as well. Thank you guys. You have a good one, Monkey. I hope the day goes good for you. I'm assuming you're just starting your day, yeah? I'm so sorry if you left already, but I'm assuming you're starting your day. Slingbad or Simbad? All right, Transcendent Light. I'll give it a listen. I will do it for you. That'll be my one and done for the night, I guess. Check something out somebody's recommended to me. As long as you check out that song I told y'all about, called "Sippin' Country" by Lil Man Jay. Starshine, I've seen you live before. How are you doing? Joking about what you said. I'm not going. Oh, okay, my bad. Sometimes it doesn't, all the subtleties don't come through on chat, if that makes sense. Look up that character. So Billy Bob Thornton in the movie Slingbad. Never seen it. I've lived under a rock my whole freaking life. I'm so sorry, Starshine. I hope there's a way you can get some sleep. Not being able to sleep is crap. I've been burning off of 3 hours of sleep, working 12-hour shifts the last couple of days, so I understand that. It can be hard. How long have I been live tonight? So far 23 minutes. Not too long. My last live was, I think, around about 2 hours. I didn't show my face on that one. It was nighttime. I was living up in the canyon and stuff like that, so it didn't make too much sense to go live or put my video on when nobody could see me. Thank you, Starshine. I appreciate that. Mind if I ask when that birthday stream is? It does, yeah. Welcome back, Ronan. Were you checking out some more ACs? September 5th, I will be there, depending on the day and depending on the time you do it. I got to know what time you're doing your live and what day of the week it's going to be, because I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 5 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Oh, yeah, that's right. You said you were charging your phone, huh? Oh, yeah, I will. I'll make sure to check that out. Brain Rot Zombie. I'd probably be nervous being live, probably just at first. Yeah, like when I first went live, it was quite nerve-wracking. I've never done anything like that before, and so when you're doing it for the very first time, especially, after your whole life and not really being out in front of people, being more of a I would say introvert, it's really hard to want to do stuff like this, to push yourself to be out in front of people and to want to participate in everything. You know what I mean? Went to the bathroom. Freaking heck, Ronan. I will. I promise, Ronan, I will. I will join it. No more excuses. Friday, anytime. Got you. I will be there. It's a good live. Not gonna lie. Thank you, Transcendent Light. I appreciate it. Not too much going on. Just sitting, chilling, talking to people. That's it. But yeah, just I'm gonna vent about my bull crap, and y'all can vent about your bull crap, and we can just sit here and have fun. Hi, Beans. Hey, Jamie. Welcome. Good to see you. You're welcome. Yes, you as well. How are you doing tonight? How are you hanging in there? Not fluorescent. Yeah, I think it's transcendent light, not fluorescent light. Thank you, Starshine. I appreciate that. I'm not one to abuse those kind of powers. So I like guidelines, if that makes sense. So if you choose to make me a mod, I just want to know what kind of things you don't want, what you're willing to put up with, other stuff like that, so I don't cross lines, respect your life, that other stuff like that, if that makes sense. How's the weather in Utah? Do y'all have super hot summers, or is it tolerable weather? Well, for the most part, it's tolerable. We've been high 90s lately. So about like 96, 97, 98. Over the next couple days, I think it's supposed to drop to like 85, 86, which isn't too bad. But I'm still really aching for it to rain so I can take more pictures of mushrooms for my channel. I love mushrooms so much, and if I find any edible species that I like, I'm probably going to pick them and bring them home and cook them up. I'm not. You can if you want to, Transcendent Light, but like for the most part, I would avoid giving out any personal information whatsoever. There's too many creeps on YouTube. Not gonna. So, probably a good idea to just stick to what's there. Not trying to tell you what to do, just friendly advice. Yeah, way to go, Skybear. Go follow. Here, let me do this real quick. There you go. Weird people and haters, Skybear. If he'll let me drop it, I will. There you go. There you go, guys. Go follow each other. Have some fun. Sounds awesome. Hopefully you get some rain soon. Yeah, I'm begging for that rain. Let me catch up on these comments, guys. Give me just 1 second. Jackson. I wouldn't tell people your age. Given that you're supposed to be, I think it's, correct me if I'm wrong, but like 13, 12, 13, 14, something like that, to be actually able to be on YouTube. I wouldn't tell people that. I mean, I'd recommend you not be on YouTube, but I can't control you, and I can't control your life. So, if you're gonna be here, little iffy. It could cause some issues for me. You know what I mean? Let me make sure I got everybody. 117 today. I'm super tired, but I'm glad to be here. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. You don't have to. Definitely sleep is important. If you need sleep, by all means. I don't want to botch that, but I'm going to give it a shot. Mina? Hello, how are you doing? Craig? Oi, oi, how's it going, my friend? No problem. No problem at all. But I was in high school helping my mom set up her classroom. It was 69 in the classroom in the hallway area. It was nice and cold. Yeah, that feels good, right? When you got some AC and other stuff like that, you definitely take your moment to enjoy it, especially where you live. Thank you, Julie, for clarifying that. I wasn't 100% sure, but yeah, 13. Yep. No problem, Skybear. Yeah, exactly, Monkey. Just some friendly advice. Like you don't have to listen to it, but might be a good idea. Slabs I know over 18 slabs only. Yeah, this is I did set it for 18 plus, but not sure what happened with that. If we had the AC in the house, it would that 69 would be so much more enjoyable in the house. I'm sure it would be, right? Yeah, when it's too hot, I find it's very hard to sleep. So I understand that completely. The bill alone is over 400. Ooh, yeah, I I definitely wouldn't be able to stand paying that much. You know, bucks just for being able to have your electricity on in your house. That's pretty steep. Kiddos being kiddos. You have a wonderful night, Starshine. 1 a.m. for you. It's just 12:05 for me. You still here, Grandma? I'm so sorry if I'm lagging. I'm just going off of my data on my phone. I'm out in the garage, so. Yep. Okay. I saw what you sent, Grandma. Ah, you're not being nosy. It's all good. This isn't my garage, but I'm assuming she does some woodworking stuff like that in here. Got lots of tools and other stuff like that hanging up on the wall. There's a lot more in this room all around me, but I won't bother you with that. 7:08 a.m. Friday here. Yeah, it just turned Friday for me. Lighting is good there, beans. Yeah, we got a few shop lights that are hooked up above us, so it's nice and visible. Star Dashians, welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. Hope your channel's going good. Yeah, you're right, Grandma. I understand exactly what you mean. Once I know you for a bit, Transcendent Light, maybe. But you also did say you're pretty young, so I mean, I think I want more of kind of adults to who know the ins and outs and how to be a mod to, you know, work that for me. The man, the myth, the legend is live. Yes, sir. I am pushing myself out of my bubble. Moving in 8 days. That sounds rough. I know what you mean with the whole moving process. I just did it not a month and a half, 2 months ago. So it's tough getting your whole life packed up into a truck or on a trailer or something like that and hauling off to wherever you're gonna go to. You know what I mean? Thank you for whoever is spamming those hearts. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Stardashian. It's Eric. I'm guessing it's Eric who's on. But yeah, it's rough a little bit trying to figure out how to be in front of people, how to be live, how to talk and everything else, how to interact. Kind of difficult, but I'm figuring it out. It'll just take me some time. Seen a little squirrel. I've heard people eat squirrel. Y'all ever eaten a squirrel? That's kind of weird question, I guess, but nearly ran up my leg. Ugh. Careful. Them's just the wrong nuts he's going after. Skyberry. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying. Definitely gotta work on my social skills. Never been too great in crowds, never been like a public speaker kind of person, so it's difficult trying to figure out how to interact in front of people, if that makes sense. Grandma, ew. Yeah, I know. That was a bad one, huh? I doesn't feel natural, my guy. It feels like I gotta really push myself to try to be interactive. You know what I mean? Grandparents ate squirrel. I wouldn't try it. Why not? Sounds like it'd be good. Oh, I've tried frog legs. Those are good. Frog legs are delicious. You've never had it, Ronan? Go for it. Try it. Why not? First time for everything. I mean, look at me, bud. If I can, you can, Beans. Thank you, Grandma. I appreciate you. I mean, having you on that live that one night when you invited me on, that was a lot easier because I had one person to directly interact with for most of the time. So it was a lot easier, if that makes sense. Mind over matter, bro. Exactly. That's what I've been doing, is just pushing myself to go out there, interact with people, see how everybody's doing, just check out the world. I don't like rodents. I don't blame you. I've noticed that a lot of rodent kind of animals will carry parasites and stuff like that. So, got to either cook them real well or just avoid them. I don't blame you. Yeah, Ronin frog legs aren't too bad. I actually kind of recommend it. I've also had rattlesnake. That's not too bad. A little bit stringy, but it's not too bad. There's some markets, Ronin, that do sell frog legs. If you have any sort of like Asian market near you, guaranteed you'll find some there. Just lean on your viewers. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, Grandma. I mean, I kind of just interact with everybody. I know everybody wants their comment read, so I'm going to try to read every single one of them. I mean, if somebody is addressing somebody else in the chat, I don't think I'm going to read something like that because obviously it's not meant for me. But if I'm asked a question directly, I can tell it's for me, or somebody's talking to me. Of course, I'll chat back, try to get everybody. You don't seem nervous at all. You're doing good being live. I'm trying. I really am. Don't doubt yourself, Beans. I do that way too much. I have a lot of self-doubt, but I shouldn't. I'm working on that one. Thank you, Ronan. Yeah, right, Skybear. I still have the one skin that from the one I did. Off to sleepy time. Take care, everyone. You have a great night, Jamie. I hope you sleep well. Bean burrito. I love that. Making thumbnails or any advice on here? Let me know, dude. Yeah, of course. I have no idea how to edit anything else like that. The thumbnails, yeah, I got no idea, no clue. So, any directions whatsoever, any helpful tips, comments, concerns, all that definitely helps. I like to be all ears, so if people have advice for me, people have suggestions, comments, concerns, I'm willing to hear anything out. I mean, doesn't mean I'll take your suggestion or, you know, listen to you with kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean? Did you keep the rattle? Yes, I did. I have it somewhere packed away in all my stuff. I think you'd want me to watch or listen to something about. Would be cool to put it on a necklace. Yeah, I thought about that too, making a necklace out of it, and or you know, adding it to like the end of a knife handle or something like that. It'd be cool. Yeah, Grandma, I can't exactly what do y'all got going on today? Anybody doing anything fun? By the way, Grandma, feel free. I hope you know what I mean by that, but yeah, feel free. Yes, ma'am. You understood exactly. Might do some swimming tomorrow. That sounds like fun. I haven't been swimming in so long. I think the last time I went swimming it was at the rec center near me, and man, I think I was like 21, 22, something like that. It's been a while, a couple years. But I think the thing I miss the most about the rec center is going up to the highest diving board and just sending it. That was so much fun. But yeah. So we're just chilling, folks. If y'all got anything to say, feel free. Just gonna sit and chill and chat, and probably be on here till, I don't know, an hour or so. It's about 44 minutes in right now, 45 minutes now, so not terribly long, but just long enough to say hi to everybody, kind of chat for a while. Trying to learn some Three Doors Down songs on guitar, so I'll be practicing that too over the weekend. Do you like that band? Yeah, Three Doors Down is awesome. I'll sing my little heart out to them when I drive and stuff like that, or like go on walks and stuff and sing that. Saltwater pool this weekend, not chlorine. Huh. I wonder what the difference is. Like, obviously it's made with salt and not chlorine. Like, it has salt in it and not chlorine and stuff like that. But me, I'll listen to basically anything. I don't really like screamo all that much. What else? Yeah, I'll listen to like country, rap, hip hop, some indie stuff. You know, I'll listen to basically anything just as long as it's resonates with me, if you know what I mean. Too sleepy to do much. Even spelling is too much. I'm just listening. I don't blame you, Grandma. You can just chill if you want to. You know, I'm here. Hold on, Ronan. I think I missed something. Did your sister's hands swell because of the chlorine? Saltwater pools are supposed to be more natural. Yeah, I would obviously assume so, but I would also think because of the density in the water that you would float more if it's a high salt content kind of pool. That's months ago, which I'm happy I got to see them because he just canceled his tour because he has stage 4 cancer. Oh, that's so terrible to hear. Shiz. Yeah, that's bad. All the good ones been dropping lately, haven't they? I mean, Ozzy, you got Hulk Hogan. Not sure who else has been, if anybody else has dropped, but a lot of people going out lately. Water messing with her, but it could have been something else. Yeah, it's hard to get down to the bottom of something when it comes to like allergic reactions and stuff like that. You have contact with so much in life, you know, from food to chemicals to, you know, things in the environment. It's really hard to pinpoint it unless you get a good hunch or a good hypothesis about what's going on. You kind of test it. Either that or go to the doctor and have them do some tests. I've and referring to your comment, Skybear, I've never been to a concert before. Oh, I appreciate that. Nobody ever actually checks out the songs I recommend, but I love his song. I love Sippin' Country and Stuck in the Middle. Those are some really awesome songs. Yeah, Ronan, I'm not too sure how well I'll be able to actually read your chat or your message if you start doing fonts and stuff like that, my guy. Those really tiny ones I struggle with. But yeah, I've never been to a concert. Biggest event I've been to was probably about like 400 people. We have what's called Color Fest. Um, it's basically like a Hindu celebration, but everybody's invited. You throw colors at each other, you dance around to music, all that kind of stuff. Ronan, I swear to God, don't make me pull that wrench, boy. Sorry, am I missing some messages? Possibly. Give me one sec. Let me check this out, guys. Yeah, I got it on top messages, not all messages. My apologies. So I've probably been missing some people. Friggin' Ronan, you like pushing those buttons, don't you? I swear, Grandma's gonna give it to you in the next live. And I can't blame her. Willie Nelson and ZZ Top by myself last summer. See, this is the part I have a hard time with. Is because I really want to go to concerts and everything like that, but then I get wrapped up in my head about how many people are going to be there and the crowds and everything else, and I'm like, yeah, it's I got to keep pushing myself. I guess I'm starting with YouTube, starting with going live and other stuff like that, and then hopefully after I've been working at this job for a little while, I'll be able to save up some money to be able to go to a concert. That'd be fun. Get a few good friends together and just go have some fun. Dude, Ronan, Ronan, my guy. I can't help it. Sometimes I do it just for fun. I'm not gonna lie. Like I know that's weird as hell to hear, but like, if I'm going to ever use my taser on somebody, I want to know what it feels like so I know what it would be for them, if that makes sense. So I've tased myself in the leg with my own taser, just testing it out, just checking to see if it would really cause some pain. Um, and it does. It's kind of crazy. Makes your whole leg kind of feel like if you've ever bumped your elbow real hard and you get that zing all the way up your arm. It feels like that, but your whole entire leg just feels like this intense kind of zingy feeling. Oh, I've seen the lipstick taser part. That's always hilarious. Anywho, we're hitting 52 minutes right now. Probably gonna be live for another about 10 minutes or so. Kind of weird. I don't like going to family events, and I'll make excuse that I'm antisocial. But then I go to a concert with thousands of people. Don't tell my family. Don't worry, you're good. I'll just yeah, not sure how I'd even do that, but you're good. 20 different languages, I'm Ronan. You're gonna have to learn each and every one and say it in each and every language. Don't worry, I'll make sure to. Man,
I wonder.
my bro loves messing with me. Go for it, Ronan. Oh, I know, Skybear. No worries. You're gold. Like, there's certain moments in life when I'm comfortable in front of people and I can be myself, and there's other moments when I really feel like I just want to run away, if that makes sense. Yeah, technically my brother-in-law, but I don't know if you saw that thing bounce off my head, but that's what he did. He likes messing with me too much. Right? He's a little weirdo sometimes. Like right now he's trying to burn me. He's gonna get squirrel tapped if he does. You weren't even watching. I could have done it right then and there. That would have been hilarious. Live on YouTube. Get smacked in your nuts, huh?
So if you're an ashtray muffin.
That would have been freaking hilarious. Make some good ass content though. What is squirrel tapped? When you get a guy right there, just kind of smack him.
Muffin.
Hey, I warned you, didn't I? I warned you, didn't I?
No fighting on YouTube,
Muffin,
damn it.
muffin,
Right?
little dirty.
Yeah, he's gonna pick on me a little bit. That's how brothers are. But we all good.
Dirty muffin.
Dirty muffin.
Muffin. Yes. For some reason, he's found a word he likes. Muffin.
Let me flick you in the nipple. I know that hurts. Quite a bit,
That
muffin.
doesn't hurt me that bad.
Then let me do it.
Hey, stop.
Should I do it again? Yeah, turn sideways so I can't get you, huh? You know I do it too.
He's on
Anyhow.
YouTube.
Love you, buddy.
We're approaching 5 minutes. Yeah, thank you. But I hope everybody's enjoyed. I kind of did. It was nice getting on, talking to everybody, having fun, joking around. Yeah, Grandma, if you do pass out, no worries. I'm probably only gonna be live for about 5 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that. Just want to stop in tonight, say hello to everybody, see how everyone's doing. You know. Yeah, no problem, Skybear. I've known you for quite some time now, so you know, I don't mind. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if I will go live again, but I might.
You will.
Just kind of depends on how I feel, depends on what's going on. So if over the weekend I do decide to, I'm sure y'all will get a notification for it if you got that bell on or you know anything else. Or if y'all are just doom scrolling and you see me, feel free to stop by and say hi. Yeah, I'm sure it does, Ronan. You're gonna have to test it out on yourself. Upload that video. Yes, of course. Thank y'all for spamming the heck out of those hearts. I appreciate it. We just having fun, having a good night. I think I'm gonna change out my lip ring. I've had these kind of shiny pink ones in for a hot minute, but I'm thinking about doing a green one and a pink one. Not sure. I will smoke it for you. You got it.
Okay, have fun.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy it.
But I hope y'all had fun. You know, it's not terribly long. Just sitting, chilling in bed, whichever. Sitting on your couch, sitting outside, whatever y'all doing. I hope everybody has fun. Diamond stud nose ring. That sound. See, I've met a few people that had a. I don't know if you're talking about the bull ring or like a side, but I've known quite a few people who had both, and more often than not, right up in here it hurts the worst. I don't know so much about out here. I've tried asking people, and I guess it's hard to explain for most. Nobody's really right up here, right? Okay. So yeah, nobody's really giving me a clear answer on that. Does that, when you get it through the side right here, does it hurt too bad, or like hurt for long? Printer, freaking Ronan, my guy. But didn't hurt much. Okay, so you know, I don't think I'd ever get one myself. I mean, maybe like an eyebrow piercing or something like that. I've always kind of wanted one of those, but aside from that, I don't think I'd mess with the nose. It's just too fragile. I mean, I got gauges, but aside from that, I don't think I could do the nose. What's good in the hood? Hello, Elsie. Good to see you. How's it over on the other side? How are you doing over there? Hanging in, I hope. You just caught me near the end. Won't put it back in. Yeah, I would assume it was a lot of maintenance, you know. I didn't get it, Ronan, but I do now from Boss Baby. That's a good. What would it be? Show, movie, something like that. Series. Probably a movie. It'd be a movie, right? But yeah, I had my gauges close up one time, and it was fairly easy to resize back up, get them back up to I think I'm either at 4s or 2s. They're not too terribly big, but I'm scared to go any bigger because I don't want to blow out my ear. Either one of them, but yeah, I never dared to go to like 00s or go to 3/4 or 1/2 inch or anything like that. I just can't see myself doing it. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll remember. I also gotta jump on and join Grandma's Discord. Deadly Dave, hello, welcome. You're just catching me near the end. LFG, yeah, yeah. I'm sure if Christian was live, he'd join and think of it as think this is pretty fun, you know. Thank you, Deadly Dave. I appreciate that. I'm not sure if I can actually follow you back from here, but if I go back through my live and I see your name, I'll definitely follow you back. Of course, Elsie. Like, I don't like being mean to anybody. I'm not like that, so I'll be nice to any live I ever join. And even that one night when you were in I believe it was Christian's chat, I was defending you because I noticed. I was like, hey, this one's not a troll. Like, she ain't no troll. She just another person, guys. Just another person enjoying life. It's all good. I was watching your live for a minute and saw some of those artists you were listening to. I looked a few of them up and not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, no problem. Anytime I feel like something's unjust, I'm gonna stand up for it. I'm gonna be like, hey, that's not right, you know? It's just the right thing to do. Tiger Hood, welcome, welcome. Let's go, yeah. We're not doing a whole friggin' lot, just chilling and talking. How y'all doing? No problem, Elsie, no problem. I'm assuming you mean how are you doing today? Not too bad. Legs a little bit sore. Doing some 4-mile walks to work, pulling a 12.5-hour shift, and then walking home. So it's been eventful. My legs feel like jello, but we're gonna keep doing it. Painting your face like Sailor Moon. Just trying to support all of you. Yeah, I know, right? I jumped in Crystal's live earlier today. I think it was this morning, and she was doing her walk on her treadmill, and I was telling her, "You're doing a good job. Keep it up. You know, you're killing it." Just trying to be that motivation for her. We rating your live. Go for it. The more the merrier. It's all good. Hope all is amazing, brother. Yes, we're doing all right. We're having fun. We're just chilling. I'm assuming you hear that AC running. Thank you, Skybear. I just yeah, I don't feel like I have a bad bone in my body. I don't like being mean to people. I don't like watching people be mean. You know, it just doesn't do it for me. Something in it that I just don't like. I love your content. Thank you. I do micro photography and mushrooms and stuff like that. So just waiting for it to rain. I'll probably get some more shorts posted on my channel. Thinking about doing some nature scenes and other stuff like that. Hopefully I can get some time to do it soon at least. That'll be fun. But aside from that, I'll just jump on live every now and again. Just sit and bullshit with people. Sorry, bull talk. You know, do whatever. Not like a compressor. You have a good one, Elsie. Thank you for stopping by. You as well, Deadly Dave. Have a wonderful day. No worries, Sky Bear. I got some pretty dark humor jokes as well. I like dark humor. It can be fun. I mean, I wouldn't recommend too much of it in the chat. I'm not sure how YouTube would do with that, but for the most part, I like some dark humor jokes. They're fun. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for stopping out. Too much hate and negativity in the world. We got to make a small change at least. Exactly. So like, I'm not gonna be mean to anybody, and I hate, I hate negativity. That's kind of contradictory, I know, but I don't like being mean to people. I don't like intentional harm, other stuff like that. I mean, there's harmless fun and joking around, and then there's like intentional trying to hurt people, and I can't stand that. Sherry, welcome in. I hope you're hanging in there. How are you? Got your tablet all set up, just relaxed for the night, I'm guessing. Yeah, like harmless fun ain't too bad, but it's it's when it's intentionally to hurt somebody that I can't do it. Like when people go out of their way to actually hurt somebody, I can't stand that. Mm-hmm. I was gonna leave, but I'm staying live a little bit longer just for y'all. Y'all keep me entertained. And Sherry just stopped in, so I can't say bye yet. 4 episodes of Wednesday on Netflix, huh? How you liking it? On your phone now? Yeah. So I'm guessing either tablet died or something happened to it. I'm sorry. Not doing too bad, Sherry. Just hanging in there. Figured I'd go live for a bit. See how everybody's doing. Just kind of chill out, hang out, have fun. It's all good, Ronan. I just I have a hard time doing that to people, being mean or kind of telling people off or anything like that. But after a certain point, I'm just gonna like walk away. You know, I don't want to cause drama. I don't want drama caused to me. I'm just gonna walk away and leave it at that. How you feeling? Sore, really sore. Back of my legs, my feet. I got blisters on my big old blister on my hand right there. Don't know if you can see it, but I got that from work yesterday or the day before. It's the new job I started is pretty brutal, but I'm hanging in there. I'm gonna keep doing it. I pulled 2 12.5-hour shifts today, and then next week I'm gonna try to do 4 12.5-hour shifts. It's gonna be rough, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna at least put my best foot forward and try. I know, right, Sherry? I'm trying to figure out how to be a little bit more firm, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I'm glad to be back to work. I was becoming stagnant for a minute, and even though I was still going on walks and runs and everything else like that, I wasn't doing too much to improve my life. So I'm gonna throw myself into this job, and hopefully I'll get good enough to get enough hours, get enough money coming in that I'll be able to start making some actual moves in life, doing what I want to do. There isn't anymore. So now if it is talking about brain rot, it just gets annoying. It can. Yeah, I mean, my boy, he's 12, so I gotta be around it whether I like it or not. Watch me, Beans. What do you mean? Do you go live, Sherry? So you got sick of people walking all over you? Yeah, I did. I've had those moments where I'll snap. You know, I think all of us do. But yeah, okay. So that's what you meant. Yeah. So like when we're in Grandma's live and everything like that, I tend to watch the whole chat. I see how everybody acts and how people deal with the others and stuff like that. And I've been taking some pointers from you. I definitely notice, you know, like telling Mr. Ronan here that, you know, he better watch it and other stuff like that. I find that absolutely entertaining. How, not ho. Don't worry, I understood what you meant. I knew you weren't calling me a hoe. Right, Ronan? Yeah, a little bit like he just wants some attention. Just wants to be heard, you know? So I guess that's why I feel bad for him. They just want to be heard. Probably not getting enough attention at home. Or probably don't have anybody who's willing to listen to them in their lives, you know? Oh, it's okay, Sherry. You could. I'd probably just take it because I got respect for you. You know? I'd probably just be like, I deserve that one. I know I can be a pain in the butt sometimes too. I like to poke fun and push people's buttons, you know. So if I ever push your buttons, just know it's not to piss you off. It's just because it's harmless fun most of the time. Yeah, watch it, Ronan. She gonna get you. I can't save you. Yeah, exactly, Skybear. Just bantering around, having fun, you know, talking to people about literally whatever. It wouldn't be hurting me, Sherry. Like if I know you mean like you wouldn't intentionally in a harsh way be mean, but like if you were to pick on me, I understand that. I'm not. I got a little bit of thick skin, so it's not too bad. I appreciate that. Like having good friends in life is important. Over the past few years, I've learned that. You know, it took me a while because me being more of an introverted person, I like my own environments, my own spaces, my own things. And there hasn't been a lot of people who have been into the similar things that I like, so it's hard to find like-minded people who, you know, kind of gravitate towards my similar interests. Like for example, the mushrooms. For me, it's really hard to find people who are fascinated by fungi and other stuff like that, like I am, who like micro photography and stuff like that, like I do. So it's definitely a niche, you know, something that's very very finite pointed, if that makes sense. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, right? Fungi. Yeah, you got it. Them's are some good puns. But I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I hope everybody achieves their goals. I hope everybody has something that you wake up every day and you feel good about. You know, something that keeps you going, pushes you forward, has has some sort of drive for you in life. Yes, there is, Sherry. I definitely agree. Too many people, are only in it for themselves, or only want to help themselves or their families and other stuff like that. I don't want to just do that. Of course, I want to help my family, but I want to help more than just my family. I want to help more people see other sides to life that I guess nobody else thinks about, or not too many people think about. What piqued your interest in mushrooms? How long ago did you start getting fascinated with them? That's a cool interest. Hmm. Well, my mom, back when I was a teenager, she ordered me a little mushroom grow kit, and I grew them myself, and I just found it absolutely fascinating. And I started getting into the health benefits of different species of mushrooms, uh, the little tiny differences in a poisonous variety versus an edible one, and how to tell the differences and stuff like that. And it just became so fascinating to me that now I'm completely enveloped in it. I love the thought of going out and foraging for my own food and stuff like that too. So there's been multiple times when I've gone out and tromped through the woods and found species of mushrooms that are edible, identified them, brought them home, cooked them, ate them, and I'm still alive, so I think I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, exactly, Eric. It really depends. Like, there's some lives I go into, and they're absolutely swamped with trolls, and they just kind of ignore the chat, and they're distant from all the good people, you know. And that's sad to see, because you don't want to see people get trapped in a cycle of just being around negativity all the time. It definitely takes a wear on them, even if they don't realize it. I think it takes a wear on them. Yeah, and meeting others around the world. Like, I got a few friends that jumped in here when I just went live. When I started my live, I had a few people from over in the UK that join my live and say hi and see how I'm doing. Yeah, a lot of gaming platforms I've noticed it's just become trash talk zones. Son used to grow mushrooms. I would love to know what kind, Sherry. It shut off, huh, Ronan? Yeah, I think I don't think my mom really knew, but she knew I was into that kind of stuff, But it was just something that was like a sciency, cool kind of kit thing, and she did it with me, and we had a blast with it, and we ended up, chopping them off, eating them, and I ended up loving them. So I kept ordering more and more grow kits, and just over time, I did different species. So far I'm up to, I think, like 20 or 30 different species that I've grown myself. My favorite looking one so far is either antler reishi, or uh, there's pink oyster mushrooms, which kind of look like shells, but it's a very bright pink color. It's so cool. Plain sharks, hello. I'm not too bad. How are you doing? Yeah, Sherry, that's one hobby that I would talk to you guys for hours about. See them growing out in the field sometime. I wish I could get pictures from you, because I could identify them for you in a heartbeat. I guarantee it. Sorry, that sounded offensive. Uh, Experience. so you know how games work and other stuff like that. You know how to make them work and how to get to the end result. You know what I mean? I really sorry if that came across super offensive. I didn't mean for it to. Oh, that's so cool. Whole setup for mushrooms, I'm guessing, right? White usually grow by the horse poop. What kind of shape are they? Big and round, or are they like thin and kind of capped like that? If that makes sense. Like gemstones. Ooh, gemstones are amazing. Like I just barely got some opal uh, gauges. I think I'm gonna put those in probably tonight or tomorrow, something like that. Just I felt like it was offensive for me to tell Sherry about like having super like experience and stuff like that. Kind of felt like a roundabout way of saying old, and I really didn't mean for it to. Hey Sherry, those I've done that once, and I should I tell y'all? I think it'd be alright. I think everybody hears my peoples. So about 3 or 4 years ago, I tried them, and I swear I forgot how to go to the bathroom. I could not remember, and so I was sitting in the bathroom for about 20 minutes trying to remember how to go to the bathroom. It was a weird experience. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I just I want to be respectful, Sherry, and you're one of my all-time favorites. So I really don't want to ever do anything to offend my favorite people. I know. I'm still trying to figure out how to talk. You know, I don't know if y'all can pick up on that, but I feel a little awkward and like I use the wrong words a lot because I'm still trying to figure out how to be in front of people, interact, and everything like that. You know, especially when I can't see anybody else. So it's just kind of just feels like I'm talking to myself, but I can see the chat. You know what I mean? Yeah, Ronan, for real. It was when I took some special mushrooms, and I genuinely forgot how to use the bathroom. It was funny as hell, bro. I I don't know why. Yeah, my mom taught me that, Sherry. I from a young age, that was drilled into me. Good, and it. I don't see it as a bad thing whatsoever. Anybody who's older than me, I'm definitely going to have a deep respect for because you've been through a lot more in life because you guys have been through not only good but bad. You guys have had more experience than me, so you know to not respect that and to not take that into accountability is really you know foolish. To not listen to that is foolish. Oh, it's all good. Oh, okay, no worries, Skybear. I hope you have a wonderful night. Mentally 18. I understand that. Like I sometimes I still feel like I'm 17 years old, but I'm like, nah, there's another 13 years on top of that, almost 14. So you know, sometimes it doesn't feel like I'm as old as I am. Definitely feels like time went by too quick. What's your trick, Sherry? I'm gonna need that trick soon enough. How tall were you again, Ronan? I bet I got you beat, buddy. I mean, I'm not a super tall dude, but I'm above average height for most guys. Lots of spring water. Like from a property well or something like that. We have a fountain up in our canyon up here that runs all year long, even during the winter. And it's natural spring water, has minerals and other stuff like that in it. So I'll go up there all the time and fill up a jug or a water bottle, or I got a camel pack and I'll fill that up and drink that. But I love that. I am 6'1", 6'2" on a good day, Ronan, when I'm not slouching. Drink from it. I do. Yeah, I definitely do. They got it hooked up to a little faucet and everything, and it runs year round. Even it's weird. Even during the middle of winter, it'll still be running. I've been up there multiple times during the middle of winter when the fountain was still running. Icy cold water. It's so good. Your dad is 6'1". You're 5'11". Hey, not too bad. You're almost there. Stay away from booze and cigarettes. Yeah, I'm getting away from that alcohol. I definitely, getting away from that. I'm just still having a hard time putting the cigarettes down. Been almost 11, 12, 13 years, something like that I've been smoking. More than that, since I was 14. So like 16 years or something like that now. But I've been contemplating that more so lately. What's a ball? Yeah, I got reasons why I can't do that at the moment. But if I could, I probably would. You know. Yeah, I'm assuming that's why I got bags and starting to get them crow's feet and everything else like that. I don't know. You never know, Ronan. Don't rule it out, because sometimes those things that you experience in life give you a perspective on either how you want your life to be, or they give you something to take away from it. Kind of like a silver lining, if that makes sense. Um, like, I've never done hard drugs or anything like that, but on my deathbed, I'd love to do, you know, something else. Just if I'm going out already, just go out with a bang, from drinking booze. Ronan don't need to do anything. No, you don't need to. You don't need to. I'm just saying, there's you can experience things in life. You don't have to, but if you choose to, take something away from it. Smell like some parts of Washington. Yeah, I see. I see what you mean. I understand you both. I'm just saying, life is life, and if you end up doing it, okay. But if you don't, that's okay too. You know, it's all up to you. I've known quite a few people who never touched literally anything in their whole lives, lived an absolutely clean life in all aspects, and so it's just about how you want your life to be, what you choose. Yeah, and it looks like Sherry's giving you some motivation to not do it right now. 33, huh? Yeah, roughly the same age. I'm turning 31 August 31st, so it's I feel like I'm cresting up over that hill a little bit, you know, getting up that hill, or not quite up and over, but I'm getting there. But yeah, I ended up getting a bike today, so I'll probably be biking to work next time I go to work. It's either going to be Saturday, or if I don't choose to go into work Saturday, I'm going to probably do it the scheduled days, which would be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So Sherry, say goodbye to your thermostat. Oh no, Ronan. So like my son, and it's like my granddaughter. Okay, so like it feels kind of, you know, similar in ages, so you see it kind of similarly. I understand that. Ronan, my granddaughter. Is it just you two here? It's saying two people for me. I'm guessing that's just Ronan and you, Sherry. I was probably gonna cut it soon, but definitely wanna chat for just a minute or two more. My granddaughter's trying to be cute. It's trying to be funny. How cute. Yeah. Smashed the window blinds earlier. I was on call with my friend earlier. Oh, good. I'm glad you got some friends to talk to. I completely broke. Yeah. I mean, back when I was a kid, I used to do stuff like that. Like, we lived next to, when I lived down in Arizona, we lived next to a junkyard, and the dude who ran the junkyard, he gave us a few cars to just completely destroy, and that was a fun time. Me and my friends were swinging bats and busting windows and banging up the cars. It was so much fun. They're those cheap plastic mini blinds. So like Walmart brand or something like that, or like dollar store. 3 a.m. already. Yeah, it's 1:06 for me, so probably gonna need to head out here soon, get some more sleep. Been catching up on it for today. But how are you guys hanging in there? How you beating the heat? I'm assuming y'all got ways. Y'all got things you're doing. Some are aluminum, also plastic ones. It's cool you have a channel. Are you mean me or Ronan? Sorry, Sherry, I'm just a wee bit confused. Broke the door mini blinds. On accident or on purpose? You're not purposefully breaking things, are you, Ronan? It's kind of cool. We got 18 likes. Oh, they started breaking over 2 years ago, so they were already on their way out. Okay. I'm guessing like sun damage or something like that tends to make a lot of plastics brittle. And I've noticed, especially blinds, they'll start like warping or slowly develop cracks, and they'll just start falling apart or chipping, breaking, other stuff like that. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody who stopped in tonight. Everybody who's said hello, joined me. Yeah, I'm just saying goodnight too, Sherry. I hope you sleep well. Hope you're out of pain, and I hope it's not too hot for you guys. You stay nice and cool. Sleep well. Get some good rest. Wake up feeling refreshed. Probably not, but hope y'all wake up feeling good. Um, Thank you, everybody. Y'all are wonderful, and thank you for help pushing me out of my bubble. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I will be Ronin. I promise. I'll go on Discord. There's no doubt in my mind. I need to. It's not just a want, it's a need at this point. But I hope you have a good night, my man. And hopefully at some point you choose to go live, because I'd love to join your live and see you, bud. That'd be awesome. Either that or, talk to you on Discord, whatever it may be. It'd be fun. But have a wonderful night, folks. Enjoy. And we'll see you next time.